Hey, welcome to the last call. The last call today is going to be what uh, WWE or WWF moment do you wish you were in the audience for to have witnessed live? So it's going to be a real quick one because it's just me and Gabe. Gabe, morning.
Morning.
What is your pick?
I gotta be up early, so my body is like, "Hey, let's go to bed." I'm like, "No." Okay, so knowing me, it should be an Undertaker moment, but like I saw the scar of his streak, and I see a couple of his great matches throughout the years, WrestleMania. I saw him in dark matches. So the one that really like got me back in the day in my childhood that I wish I could have seen was at the Sky Dome, and it was Hulk Hogan versus the Ultimate Warrior. There's that moment where they're face to face, and it's been weeks of publicizing this match, and like it was the
So it
unmovable.
wasn't the actual match; it was just them face to face.
Yeah, remember that moment where face to face, the unmovable object versus the what was it? The irresistible force versus the
That's
immovable object.
Andre. That's Andre. Yeah, it's Andre.
Yeah, but they did it for that match too,
Okay, I can see that.
and it was kind of like
It
the
was definitely
pass.
something versus.
It was kind of like the passing of the torch because like everyone kind of thought Hulk Hogan was young at that moment, and Warrior was on his way up. Already had the IC championship, had the bigger pop at the time. Vince McMahon, because I think Hulk Hogan got the title not long after that. But like, it was such an epic moment. Like just seeing him face to face. There was like 75,000 people. There was cameras going off, and like it was just so dramatic. It was like it was part of your childhood, meaning never part of your childhood.
That match too is uh, the beginning of when people were kicking out at three, but I counted three, so it counts. You won, but I still kicked out at three.
Hmm.
Um, that was a thing for a little bit, but especially if it's like Rock versus Austin or like both people can't lose. Like I kicked out, I just kicked out like one, so you could blame the ref, you could blame whatever. But yeah, that was the beginning of that bullshit.
Well, that was the thing though. Hulk Hogan lost clean. And that match
Yeah,
went for like an hour, which actually proved that both of them were able to hang. Because people doubted Hulk Hogan's ability at
that shit was like 6 minutes, bro. If you're talking about Ultimate Warrior has never done an hour long. Yeah, it's not. You're thinking of the Iron Man match with HBK and Triple H, HBK and Bret Hart.
I don't even know. I don't even remember off the top of my head.
Find find one the Undertaker. Find one Ultimate Warrior match that's an hour long. Unless he's in the Dingo Warriors, it ain't gonna happen. Yeah, keep scrolling.
Okay. Felt like an hour. 22 minutes.
Yeah,
Felt
hour 22 minutes. It's one and
okay.
the same, really.
Consider this though. Hulk Hogan didn't do a match that was longer than 5 seconds, and Warrior didn't do a match that was longer than 30 seconds. So to see them go 22 minutes was an
Yeah.
amazing feat back then. that
All
was like
right. You've Vanessa your way to being right.
that was like a
Um.
Iron Man match for them.
All right. So my two are so that I don't get canceled. WrestleMania 20 because it's two people that are smaller, and Vince was willing to give people. It was Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit. Now, when I say this, I'm saying this as I'm seeing it then, and not any whatever political, any nothing. I'm saying it just as a that was
Athlete.
his first at purely athletic, and two best friends. This guy has this title. This guy has this title. It's kind of what you're seeing, like if Sammy and Jay get the belt, or if Jay and Cody get the belt. Like it's kind of like when besties have the belt, kind of a thing. That was the first like beginning of that. The second one I would have loved to have been in that one is in the audience is Eddie Guerrero versus Brock Lesnar when he beat Brock Lesnar.
Oh god.
And nobody thought, you know what I mean? Like it was back then before Seth and all them, like it was like unheard of you have to be Austin. You have to be like The Rock to beat Brock Lesnar back then.
Mm-hmm.
And even them, they didn't beat him, but like you have to be that kind of a name to beat that Brock. So those are the two moments I would have loved to have been there, because those are two very unexpected. Those are, instead of the Daniel Bryan moment that the audience made, that is a pre-Daniel Bryan moment, because that's my generation of Daniel Bryan. Because like those are people that were supposed to be here that people made here because of their work ethic, because they're tired of seeing the same Triple H versus Austin, Triple H versus Austin, Triple H versus The Rock, Triple H versus Undertaker. Like it was the same four fucking people in the same. It was like a rotation of who has the belt amongst like 4 or 5 people. Until John Cena, where it was like John Cena was the new Hulk Hogan, where can he beat this guy? Can he beat that guy? Can he beat that guy? Blah blah blah. So
I don't even
those are
have
the.
because like Daniel Bryan, beyond his physicality, like he started the whole.
Of course.
You know, like if he walked into an arena today, he would get a loud ass pop with that cheer still happening.
That his yes is the yesterday's yeet, is yesterday's is
Almost
yesterday's everything. But even even yes was Austin's what, which they still do.
Yeah.
So everything has a shelf life.
No.
All right, we good? Last call.
I got it.
This has been last call. Everybody have a good night. I know I will. I don't know what next week's going to be, but we will announce it very soon. What's up?
We love you. Be safe.